Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Calcio Bros. Me and Luca here are going to talk about Serie A Week 9 that just happened. We're also going to discuss at the end going into Week 10 as it is a midweek game. But first again, let us take care of Week 9, and here are the results from this weekend.
So there you can see there's all those games and a lot of red cards. It's a high scoring week too. I think there's about 27 goals that happened this week. So a lot of interesting results too. And as you can see, Lazio with a good win there, especially that Roma won. Napoli tied and Inter tied as well. They're fighting for that third spot. Even Roma having that late winner, not really late winner, like 70th minute free kick from Kolarov, a really nice goal too. And then Juve just surprisingly, even with 10 men down, they had the
5 goals in 10 men. You don't see that at all. That was a big win. We went into it especially I believe Juve opened the scoring, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juve opened the scoring, and then
they tied.
Once Udinese tied it at 2-2, we're like, okay, maybe Udinese has a chance, but wow.
But I think the most surprising for me was the Sampdoria Crotone with 5-0. That's pretty bad.
I didn't think I think honestly this year Crotone didn't get the right players. They lost key players last year, but they didn't get the right players to replace them. They lost Falcinelli, who was their top goal scorer last year. Ferrari, who was a great defender, but they didn't build on that. They didn't get a good striker to replace him. They didn't get a good defender. But then again, they stick with Cordas, who isn't even the strongest goalkeeper for a weaker team, so that doesn't help either. So those are some big results. And we had the Napoli-Inter game, which did finish in a goalless draw. It was an exciting game. There were some good key moments in there. Inter did snap Napoli's winning streak, and I know you're happy about that. So they cannot now equalize Roma's 10-game winning streak, the best so far in Serie A. But they do still have a good record, being undefeated, both those teams. We'll see what they can do in the upcoming, if they can maintain the consistency and remain on top. And I guess we'll go on to Sunday's games now too. Like you said, with Roma grabbing the win, Lazio grabbing the win. Atalanta got a key win as well. They're back to winning ways in Serie A. I guess a little disappointing for Torino, just because without Belotti, it's they can't score, right?
Umar was had at least 9 offsides that game. It was really bad. He's a young guy. He's trying, but overall, that without Belotti, they have no attack. Lodges can't do much. Iago Falk is not really a striker, and it's kind of hard to get that balance there. Niang I don't know, he's like a hog, and he loves to just dribble the ball by himself. He had a good game, but overall he couldn't do as much.
They still don't have that one local point they can really feed the ball to, so a lot of tough love for Torino. And I guess we saw the interview stated by Mihailovic. If you guys haven't seen it, a reporter basically asked him, you're lacking in attack, what are you going to do? And basically Mihailovic is like, what the fuck you want me to do? Do you want me to put a one-legged Belotti on the field? So basically don't ask him some stupid questions and just be patient with Torino's attack, But first time I think Roma beat Torino away from home.
Since 2013, so that was a really huge. Last year with Spalletti we lost 3-1, so this is a big accomplishment for Di Francesco right now. But I think what was pretty bad this week was Milan, man. 0-0 at home to Genoa. That's pretty bad.
I know Genoa they had one win in 26 games going into Milan. But Milan were playing good, decent, better than usual. But Bonucci elbowing Rossi, and the ref didn't even catch it until there was blood. So that's when he had to use VAR, and he sent off Bonucci, And then this morning we did get the notification saying Bonucci suspended 2 games. That means he's missing Chievo Milan and Milan Juve. So in a way, I feel it's a good thing. So because ever since he came, he hasn't been playing the best. Everyone hasn't been playing the best. But there's so much pressure on him, so much pressure on Montella, so much pressure on all the new guys. I think it just gives them a break, and we can maybe change our tactics. But who knows what Montel's going to do, especially now that his job's also on the line.
If now we're looking at Pablo Sosa.
Or even
Shitty
Mazzarri, unfortunately, which
Two shitty
I
coaches.
I don't think is the best thing anyways. But honestly, it's like they had to pick up points against Genoa and Chievo in order for him to pick up keep his job. But because of the red, the board has reconsidered a little bit because it did finish 0-0, so not much they can do on that. But Milan really need to find something if they want to finish top 4, because otherwise they're gonna have to lose a lot of key players. Lazio winning big, 3-0. Immobile is just on fire. Like he has 13 goals and 17 games in all competitions. Do you think he's probably the best number 9 in Italy?
I'm right now partially favorite to Zeko. This guy can, but Immobile is on fire right now. Icardi is doing really good. I swear, what number is Mertens? 9, right?
He's more of a supporting striker,
I know he's
right?
supporting, but like
He's not.
Those three: Icardi, Immobile,
Dzeko.
Zeko. Those three, I think, are the top number 9s in Italy right now. They know how to play the
forgot
ball.
about Belotti.
He's injured right now.
But he's still one of the best in number 9. But
he's injured. Those three, I think, have contributed always so much to their teams. And even if they go ghost for 1 or 2 games, they still
managed to get one or 2 goals the next game when they managed to score.
Yeah.
So they do have an impressive feat. Some of the lower teams, again, Verona, Spal, Benevento losing once again. Benevento have lost every game so far. Do you see them being relegated?
Oh, 100%. They can't. That's like 9 games they've lost so far. They can't get those 9 points back unless they pull off some miracle like Crotone did last year.
But honestly, Crotone at least managed to pick up 8 points in 9 games. Benevento losing every game straight. That's like 27 points lost, I believe, something like that, if my math's right. But even Crotone losing again. So do you think even Crotone will join them most likely?
For them, they're at least tying some games. Like maybe they'll finish like bottom 4, like bottom 5. It just, I don't know. It's hard to. It's early.
Like, I know Genoa now moved down there. They're struggling as well.
Holidays, where they just fired their coach. It's pretty bad.
I know. So we'll see what happens. Who do you say player of the day?
Of the weekend, you mean?
Sorry. Yeah, player of the day, player of the weekend.
Call it off. The guy was disgusting.
Player, not goal of the...
Player, yeah. It was,
really?
It was, or Immobile, one of those two, but Kolarov, like, legit, right in that defensive line. He chop bare people, he runs up and down, scores, nice goal. Like, this guy, I was watching that game like, Like, it was nuts.
Honestly, for me, I would go with either Handanovic or Immobile.
Oh yeah,
Handanovic single-handedly kept Inter in the game.
Yeah.
Kept the Napoli forward line from not scoring. He came crucial in the double save in the first half. For me, it's him. But again, Immobile is up there, scoring 2 goals once again, coming clutch for Lazio.
Okay, I changed mine to Handanovic. I forgot about that game.
And now I guess you can say goal of the weekend did belong to Kolarov.
That free kick, oh my god. From scoring against Chelsea to scoring against Torino now, just guy's on fire. One of the best signs of the summer so far overall in Serie A. The guy's been a monster for us and one of the best left backs right now in Serie A. Just disgusting. 3
things before we go on to our preview for week 10. Just a few notes, Napoli's winning streak has come to an end, but both them and Inter still remain undefeated. Juve's managing to win in 10 minutes, scoring 5 goals, which is absolutely absurd, but that means Udinese just can't defend as well. And then again, AC Milan struggling. Will Montella be able to keep his job? We'll see in the upcoming week what he can do. Let's see if Milan can find the right tactics and right players to play in order to keep themselves in it. So let's move on to our Week 10 preview. It is a midweek match. 1 game on Tuesday as well. The rest of the games on Wednesday. You guys can take a look at the fixtures before we go on and just do a quick discussion about that.
So I can see there's not many big games happening. I think the biggest game would be Inter Sampdoria, with Sampdoria having an excellent form right now, with Inter coming from a good draw against Napoli, and I think that would be a really good match to watch. So, but yeah, there's not many like huge games like
I
happening.
think another game again to keep an eye on will be the Chievo Milan, just to see how Milan will play with Montella's job on the line, because we don't know what Montella would do. You know, well, it is tough to say. There are some not huge games, I guess, like being the big name teams, but some smaller, games. Cagliari Benevento, that's going to be a game for the bottom two, bottom teams, as well as Sassuolo Udinese, teams who are both struggling as well. They're just trying to pick up points. There's Fiorentina Torino too, if you notice that, but that's going to be an interesting one as well. Fiorentina winning this weekend, and then Torino trying to get their attack in shape since Belotti's injury. We'll see what will happen. It will be an interesting week again, because again we do have a big games coming up the following weekend. But let's see what these teams can do midweek.
All right. So let us know what you guys think the best goal is for you, or the most important matchup for you as well. And make sure to watch out for our reactions during the Inter-Napoli game. We may be a little bit late, but don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter, Calcio_bros, and subscribe on YouTube for more Calcio content. We'll hear from you guys soon. Ciao.
Yeah.